fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Schmeichel completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his...
Chance! It's hit the upright. Rice with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And that has left him in a heap. Semenyo receives it in a wide position. Opts to play it back. Wirtz spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Wirtz just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Semenyo. McAllister spread out to the left. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them. Foden. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's an imaginative pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. He is through here! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
In with the challenge. Now it's Count. Semenyo now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Semenyo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Wirtz! Sensational from Wirtz! A finish of true class! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
McAllister. That's going wide left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Saka. Saka venturing down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Matheus Nunes. He's got away, and this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! It's a goal! And that for him is goal number 10. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. McAllister.
There will be 1 minute.
That is a little undercooked. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. And Shevchenko! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Ødegaard, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Semenyo. Shevchenko. Front-footed pressing going on here. Semenyo. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And he's quick to return it. Wirtz, he's found a way through. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Rice. Shevchenko. Now it's Foden.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Guardiola. And it's Rodri. Ødegaard. Pass somewhat off target. Semenyo. Semenyo is wide and looking to get onto this. McAllister. Ødegaard. For Rice. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Foot in. Foden. Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. Ødegaard. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Guardiola.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicked it back promptly. Foden knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. 75 minutes played. Couch has it in a wide position. Cross from Odegaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the pass is intercepted. Odegaard. And it's Rice. Saka. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And that is not finding anyone.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 14, Derek Cunt. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
Number 11,
All perfectly measured that. That's an
Number
excellent
21,
interception.
Okazaki. Number 15, Kigo.
Grinders! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Okazaki. Now it's Okazaki. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Where it came. And he shoots! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Manchester United clear. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.